nice strong flow. We're going to start in a child's pose and we're going to just melt and relax and kind of arrive for a moment. It's a Valentine's Day special. We are going to open up the heart a little bit where we can. We're going to shift any sticky, stale energy around if there is any, so that we flow into this completely fabricated and constructed, ridiculous holiday. That's just my thought on it, with an open heart. So, Cassia, child's pose, baby. Meet me there. And just kind of ground, arrive, settle in, check into where you're at, how you're feeling. Breathe. And just start to send your breath into the back of your body, just as much as the front of the body. Let your belly be nice and soft. And just sort of connect to every single point of your body that is connected to the earth. Notice it. The fingertips, the knuckles, the palms. Stretch those arms out. We're waking everything up. Don't just let the arms be like, bleh. Extend those babies. And then notice, the third eye space. Remember, this third eye is our chakra of intuition, right? We're tapping into clarity, clear thinking, clear decisions, all that good stuff. So waking that space up, trying to sort of work through any fog, if there is any blockages, if there is any. And then the heart is kind of dipping down into the earth. We're receiving nice earth energy into the body and all the energy centers in this shape, sort of bowing to ourselves, bowing to the day. And then allow the bum to kind of drop towards the heels a little more. And then I want you to start to kind of like tuck your tail under a little bit, like you're a shy little puppy and your tail is between your legs, and you kind of like have to lift up a little bit to do so, and then kind of melt and soften. That makes sense. So really gently bringing a little bit of movement in, a little slight lift of the tail, a little tuck, and then a release. And then again, a little tuck and a little lift. And a release. Okay, and then work into a tabletop position. Once you're in your tabletop, just start to shift stuff around, wiggle around, little cat-cows. Oh, check into how the spine is feeling. Explore the movements a little bit. Don't worry about what things are looking like. Just feel. Hi, Amy, babe. Oh. And I like to kind of wiggle the hips side to side. Like, again, with this tail, this idea that we have this tail, right? The hips are swooping right to left. We tuck the tail, we lift it up in the air, right? Just kind of mainly focusing on the pelvis and the hips. And then you can kind of work towards the upper body a little bit and explore the upper body, the shoulders, the neck. And then let's meet in a nice juicy cow shape. Lift the chest, take a big breath in. And then exhale, tuck and dome, pull the belly in towards the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, heart expands. Exhale, tuck and dome. Okay, now tuck the toes under. Bring the bum to the heels. Swoop the arms to the sky. Take a big breath. Cactus shape the arms on your exhale. Open the heart space. And then inhale up and exhale down. Just kind of do that a few times on your own. Feeling the shoulder blades kind of squeezing together behind you. One more big stretch up, maybe a gentle little tilt side to side, and to shape again, stretching those toes, dropping a little bit of weight back if you can, and then interlace the fingers, push the palms forward, pull your belly in, chin to chest, and then a really gentle glide of the palms to the right and to the left. Stay on those toes if you can. Stretch those feet out. And then inhale, arms up, big breath. One more cactus shape exhale. Open that heart up. Okay, hands down to the mat, little pat of the toes. Drop the bum to the heels again. Left hand's gonna go to the mat. Right hand's gonna grab right knee. And I want you to just stretch the right foot. So you're lifting the right knee off of the mat to stretch out the front of the leg. You're kind of leaning to your left to get into it. And then switch right knee down, right hand to the mat, left hand to left knee, stretch the left foot out. A rare zone to stretch and to love, but we do a lot with our feet. Okay, and then back into our tabletop. You can pat the feet out. Okay, we're gonna do some cat-cow movements with a leg extension, but we're utilizing our breath. So it's really nice and energizing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna extend the right leg. First, just kind of like wiggle into your hip a little bit, just kind of warm things up. Extend, kind of wiggle ankle and toes. Okay, now the movement is we inhale through the nose, the leg extends, the heart opens. We exhale, the knee to the nose. Breath comes out of the mouth like we're blowing out a candle. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep it going, okay? In, out. Find a rhythm. Heating things up, waking things up. Try not to arch the back too much. Just let that hair flip around. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Few more. I like to keep my eyes closed, staying inwards in the body, traveling inside. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Drop the knee, child's pose. Let that sink in. Take a breath. Big inhale, nice big exhale. Come back into your tabletop. Lift that right leg up again, draw some circles, and then extend the right leg behind you. Drop the ball of the foot to the bottom of the mat. Turn your right heel in and then swivel your left foot over. So the right leg is long, toes are facing forward, left knee's bent. Left hand is beside your left leg, right arm to the sky. Come into your gate pose, so open up, big breath. Right leg is super straight. Okay, now reach the top arm towards the front of the mat. Get that nice juicy side stretch in. Keep that right leg nice and strong and active. And then we're gonna turn this right heel in and bend the right leg and swoop the right hand all the way around. So your right hand is in front of your right foot. And we say hello to our hippies. And left hand can just go to sacrum or hip. If you're craving to take it deeper, maybe left arm to the sky, maybe arm up and over. So it's like a modified extended side angle, basically. We're just working on like warming up that right hip. Okay, now you're just gonna work back and forth from that gate pose to this modified extended side angle. So you're basically gonna swoop around, turn the right toes forward, straighten the leg, reach. And then come around, hand in front of the foot, toes turn out, open up through the shoulder. Just do that at your own pace. Warming the hips up, warming the side body up. Okay, then meet me with that right knee bent. Take a breath. Amazing. And then we're gonna frame this right leg. So we're gonna turn towards the back of the mat. Left foot's gonna swivel back. You're in a low lunge. And then just rock it back and forth. Hello, hamstrings. Good morn, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're doing this video. Okay, and then the next time that right knee is bent, you're gonna swoop the inner thighs together, squeeze the glutes, reach the arms all the way to the sky, pull the hips back slightly, take a big breath in. And then cactus shape the arms, open the chest, drop the hips forward. And then hands come down. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, left hand to the mat, right arm to the sky, back leg strong. So the left knee's off the mat. Twist into a big breath. Okay, right hand to the inside of your right foot. Turn all the way to the front of your mat. Frame your left leg, crescent lunge. So ground, rearrange what you need to. Arms to the sky, take a big breath in. Open up through the heart space, nice and strong through the legs. Breathe into it. And then slight bend in the back leg, twist left arm back, right arm forward. And then left arm comes down next to the left hip, arms to the sky, big inhale. Back into your crescent lunge. Glutes on, legs strong, balance connected. Twist again, left arm back, right arm forward. Move the left hand down, bring it up. Open up, warrior two. Ooh, already sweating. Okay, warrior two, breathe into it. Good, reverse your warrior, right hand back, left arm up. And then wash it out with a vinyasa. So plant those palms, step it back, find your plank. Hold your plank for a moment. Maybe you're modifying because it's our first vinyasa. Maybe you're ready to go full chaturanga. I'm gonna modify, bring my knees down, lower the pelvis, the belly, the chest. Baby cobra, up dog, whatever suits you. Shoulders away from those ears, downward facing dog. Shake out the head, pedal out the feet, just hang out in your down dog. Nice big deep breaths in through the nose, big exhales out of the mouth. Good, feet to hands, top of your mat. Fold, release, let go. Nice little forward fold, shake up the head. Grab opposite elbows, little swoop, little sway. Really grounding through the feet, the toes. Arms can reach long like noodles and swoop side to side. They can go behind the legs, grabbing ankles, whatever feels good. And then ripple your way up to standing, grounding through the feet. Arms to the sky, big inhale, reach tall. Hands start center, just do nothing, just ground. Find your center. Big inhale, big exhale. Maybe even dedicate your flow, this movement, your effort to someone, something. Okay, inhale, arms up, big breath, reach tall. Exhale, we melt and fold, hinging from the hips. Pushing up and back, bend those knees. Halfway lift, open the heart. Plant the palms, step it back, find your plank. Hold in your plank. Vinyasa, meet me in your down dog. Any variation. Big breath in. Nice big deep breath out. Good. Forward to plank, drop the knees, child's pose. Just kind of hang out there for a breath. Belly soft. Arrive into it. Again, maybe the little tuck of the tail, you kind of swoop and lift and then melt. And then meet me back in your tabletop and just work through a few more wiggles. Rearrange what you need to. Stretch out the face. Doesn't always just have to be a classic cat-cow, but sometimes that feels lush. Okay, so we work towards the other side now. So left knee's gonna lift. We're gonna draw some circles in space with the left leg, just to kind of warm that baby up. And then we extend the leg behind us. We take a nice big deep breath in through the nose. We pull the knee in towards the nose, blowing out the candle, mouth, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Go for it. Kind of activate the core a little bit as you swoop into that cat spine. Nice and strong with that leg. Kick it back behind you, maybe flexing the foot. Few more. Good. Left knee down. Child's pose. Let it sink in. Soften everything. Belly soft. Breathe into the back body. Maybe a big sigh. Okay, back into your tabletop. Left leg lifts again. We're gonna extend the left leg all the way towards the back of the mat. Ball of the foot down. Right foot swivels, left heel down. Find that gate pose. Right hand is underneath the right shoulder. Get that nice side stretch in. Pressing into the outer edge of that left foot. So you're really grounded. You should feel a nice stretch all the way through here. Okay, left heel turns in, left toes turn out, left knee bends, left hand goes in front of the left foot. You can always use your block or a book to put on the floor in front of the foot. Right hand behind the head, maybe to sacrum, maybe to hip. Just feel that stretch in that left hip. Back into your gate, swoop around. Back into your little extended side angle variation. Back into gate. Oh, I feel so good. Okay, and then back into that extended side angle variation. Let's meet there. And then we turn towards the back of the mat. Right foot swivels, left hand comes around the foot. We're in our low lunge. Rearrange what you need to. Rock it back and forth. Moving with that breath. Okay, amazing. And then the next time that left knee is bent, we plant the palms. Oh, no, we don't. We swoop the arms up. That's what we do. We pull the hips back. And then we cactus shape the arms. We drop the pelvis. We open the chest. And then we take the hands down, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, twist through the left arm to the sky. Open through that left shoulder, back leg super strong, push through that heel, lift those hips a little bit. Left hand to the inside of the left foot, turn all the way to the front of the mat, crescent lunge. Rearrange what you need to. Ground down to rise. Breathe into it. Beautiful, nice and strong. Right knee in line with right hip, arms active towards the sky. Try not to banana back too much. And then a little bit of softness in this left knee as we twist to the right. Right arm back, left arm forward. And then swoop the arm down and around, back into your lunge. Inhale, twist again. Right arm down and around, open up warrior two. Rearrange what you need to. Land in your warrior, just ground. Left leg is nice and strong and active and straight. Right knee is bent. Warrior energy. Reverse it, left hand back, right arm up. Keep that right knee bent. Wash those hands down to the earth. Step it back, flow through. Vinyasa, your variation. Moving with that breath. Downward dog. Paddle out those feet. Okay, beautiful. Hang out in your down dog, just enjoy it. Okay, we're gonna go feet to hands, top of your mat, fold over your legs, release it a little bit. Okay, now heels out, toes out, Malasana, take a breath. Open up those hippies. Remember, we made a promise. together to be able to do this for as long as we can until we're like 90 years old, maybe even 95. We're going to be able to squat like it ain't no thing. We just have to do this regularly, keep the hips open and healthy, back body open and healthy. Take this moment to sort of ground and arrive into the shape, enjoy it. Take your variation. If you want to move through it, move through it. Shoulders are away from the ears, really lengthen. Okay, hands are gonna come in front of the feet. Walk your feet a little closer together. We're gonna pump a little more energy into the body. So the hands are gonna stay on the mat. If you need blocks or books, grab them. We're going to inhale. You want your feet quite close together. So almost like your heels are kind of touching. We're gonna inhale. The bum lifts. We pull the belly in. We straighten everything out. And then we exhale. Same way through the mouth like we're blowing out a candle. Inhale up. Exhale down. Go for it. At your pace. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Few more. Feel those legs heat up. We love it. Invite it in. Few more. And then we're gonna keep the bum up in the air. Drop the heels, forward fold. Turn the toes forward, mouth. Get out a little bit. Let's interlace our hands behind us, palms together, bend knees, bend your knees a little bit, fists to the sky, crown of the head to the earth. Just a little love for the shoulders. Good, and then release the hands, come all the way up to standing. Take your time, but stay really grounded. Continue with that heat in the legs. We're just gonna do a little bit of balancing. Arms can reach to the sky. And then hands to heart center. Take a moment. Again, just kind of arrive, settle in, center out. Notice where you're distributing your weight. Okay, and then arms down next to the side of the body. We're gonna start really classic tree, just to kind of cultivate balance for the day. So you're gonna ground through this left foot. You're gonna hug this right knee in towards your belly. Maybe a little rotation into the right ankle. Take a breath. And then go super classic tree. Left hand can go to left hip. Right hand goes to the ankle to bring the right foot to the inner thigh. You can hang out here and hold this shape. We can go hands to heart center. We can reach arms up. We want to focus on something in front of us that isn't moving. This is our drishti. This is our focal point. If your balance is all over the place, no big deal. Some days it's like that. Some days we're on point. How it is. Stay gripping down through that left big toe. Your left big toe is your anchor. More breath. Focus on the center of the body. One more breath here. Really zone in. Okay, now this right leg's gonna come in towards center. We're gonna find an eagle. Right thigh's gonna stack on top of left thigh, sitting the bum back like we're in a chair. And then left arm can go on top of right, double bind. You don't have to, you can also just go hands to heart. Sit that bum nice and low, try to keep everything in alignment. Knees in line with the belly button, in line with the third eye, in line with the crown of the head. If the arms are in front of you, in line with the elbows. Sitting that bum low. And then keep the arms where they are. We're gonna float this right leg up and step it all the way back into warrior one stance. So the right heel turns in. The right toes are turned out slightly. Left knee is bent. Good. Lift the elbows, take a breath in, open up. Take the hands behind the back, unravel, humble warrior. So we're gonna interlace the fingers, open the chest. Left shoulder to the inside of the left knee, crown of the head to the earth, fist to the sky. Take a breath in. Nice big deep breath out. Bend a little deeper into that left knee if you have space for it. And then lift the chest. We're going to come into a crescent lunge, so the right heel lifts. Keep the arms where they are. Take a big breath in. Push the heart forward, fist back. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Plant the palms. Float this left leg all the way up into the air. Oh, it's going to feel good. Bend the knee, open the hip. Right heel down. And then vinyasa. You can go three-legged vinyasa, keeping this left leg in space until you're in your up dog. What do you? Flow through. Downward dog. Okay, we go to the other side and then we're finito. Feet to hands, top of your mat. Hold, release, let it go. Up to standing inhale, rise up. And start center, exhale out. Okay, ground, take a moment. Rearrange what you need to. Other side. So right foot grounds. This is your trunk, right? The roots growing into the earth. This right big toe is so glued. Hips are neutral. Pick that left leg up. Use your core strength. Find your tree. Left foot to the inner thigh. It can also go to knee or just a shin. Connect to your focus. You know it's in there. You've dealt with it before. You use it all the time. Sometimes it just takes a minute to connect to, but you're in control. You're the boss. Focus for the day. Alignment. Balance. If this is easy peasy for you and you want to play with this a little bit, maybe you start to close down the eyes and you go inwards, which really tests your balance. Beautiful, one more breath. Okay, let's bring this left knee in towards center. Find that eagle bind, left thigh on top of right. Stack the thighs, sit the bum nice and low. You think maybe hands just to heart center, maybe right arm on top of left, your choice. Think about chair pose. Don't just drop all the weight forward. Think about dropping some weight back. It'll even things out. Elbows to the sky if you're taking your bind. You can curl forward if you want to play with it a little more. One more breath. And then float this left leg up. Keep the arms in your eagle bind. Step the left foot back. Obviously, if you didn't have eagle, find it when we're in our warrior one stance. Left toes are turned out, left heels turned in slightly, right knees bent, elbows to the sky, big breath in. Unravel, hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Open the chest. Right shoulder to the inside of the right knee, crown of the head to the earth. Palms together if you can. Breathe in. Amazing. Slowly lift the chest, swivel the left toes forward, left heel lifts. You're in your lunge. Fists back, heart opens. Arms to the sky, right leg's on fire. Plant the palms, float that right leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip. Wow. And then your vinyasa, either the right foot comes down or you flow through your one-legged vinyasa, maybe in a child's pose. Take a moment in your down dog and then work your way into your child's pose. And just take some nice deep breaths. And just kind of let things sink in, arrive there, take your time. Take as long as you need wherever you're at. Start to soften the jaw, soften the face, relax the cheeks, relax the eyes. And then we're going to work our way up to a kneeling shape. So from kneeling, we're just going to take one hand to belly, one hand to heart, and just take a moment to feel everything out. Nice big deep breath. Relax the shoulders, maybe bow the head a little bit. Now we're doing this live class on Valentine's Day, right? And I do air quotes because I just think it's a little bit of a strange construct created by corporations. And I feel as though it gives us an expectation of what our love life should be. And I think it's all kind of bullshit. But I'd like you to focus in this moment on just love for yourself. You're fucking amazing. Right? Remind yourself how amazing you are and how beautiful you are and how strong you are. Let's be our own Valentine. And then when we have, maybe someone special in our life, we can show them love too. But it all starts from within ourselves, right? We can't love anyone else if we don't love ourselves. Just show yourself big, big love. Show yourself gratitude. Be proud of yourself for all the things you've accomplished, all the things you've done. It's all a massive, massive deal. And I'm so proud of all of you guys. And just kind of stick with that throughout your day as much as you can. Just a reminder of how amazing and special you are. I hope that you just radiate and vibrate through the day. Just like the glorious, sparkly, magical human you are. And then let's just bring hands to heart center and just sort of bow to the practice, bow to our strength and our health.